Good morning, girlfriends! Coming to you live, bright and early Monday morning. It's so early that it's so dark out. Well, because, my Utah peeps, we're in like this huge winter storm warning right now. It's so dark, I had to turn on my fluorescent lights, you guys. So, like, I look all woo, and you'll hear that buzzing noise because, yeah, we got the fluorescent lights on. Lovely job for lighting. Oh, well. So I have to leave in just a bit to go get my massage for my whiplash, but I wanted to come on first thing this week, Monday morning, and give you a way to deal with Thanksgiving, right? Because Thanksgiving is Thursday, and a lot of times Thanksgiving can be very fearful. Like we dread Thanksgiving when we're on a diet or when we're trying to reach a goal and, do healthy things because it just comes with the territory that Thanksgiving means what? Overindulging, right? Gaining weight, eating too much, lots of pies, lots of goodies, lots of foods that we wouldn't normally eat, but yet it's Thanksgiving, so we're going to eat it, right? Same with Christmas. And then we feel guilty, right? If we eat it, then we feel guilty and we end up kind of going in this downward spiral of, well, I ate like crap yesterday. I feel like crap today. I might as well eat crap again today, right? Like for me, I tend to do that. If I eat bad one day, it tends to perpetuate for about 2 weeks. It takes me about 2 weeks to get back on the wagon again, which a lot of damage can be done in 2 weeks. A lot of damage can be done in one day, right? You can easily gain 5 pounds in one day, sometimes even 10 pounds, right? Depending on how much sodium and carbohydrates you ate, because it'll hold on to water. So we don't want to go through that, right? We want to enjoy our holidays. We want to have a wonderful Thanksgiving, enjoy time with our families. We want to eat delicious food. We don't want to feel left out, right? Nobody wants to feel left out. FOMO, fear of missing out. But we also want to stay moving towards our goals, right? We want to reach our goals. You ladies have been doing phenomenal. Those of you who are checking in the weekly check-ins are seriously doing so amazing. Some of you have done so amazing that you've already started your reverse because you hit your goals. So how awesome is that? Hitting your goals within the 8 weeks instead of 12, because that's how committed you guys are. And I'm so proud of you guys. So how do we plan a guilt-free Thanksgiving? Okay. So I see it like there's 3 ways to deal with the holidays, right? First way, you don't plan anything. You just throw caution to the wind and you eat whatever you want. You overindulge because that's what happens when we don't have a plan and no goal and we're just like whatever, and you eat 2, 3, 4 pieces of pie. Okay, I haven't eaten that much ever, but you see what I'm saying. Like you just eat whatever and then you end up feeling guilty. You feel sick. I always feel sick when I eat too much. Your body hurts. You feel unmotivated. You feel fat. You feel depressed. You feel like a failure, right? Like all of those nasty, horrible feelings that we don't want to feel, okay? So that's number 1. I do not recommend that approach, okay? Second approach could be, okay, well, I don't really have a plan and I'm not really tracking, but I'm going to eat mindfully. I'm going to try to, really be careful what I eat and enjoy myself, but, I'm not going to be too stringent. I'm just going to, be mindful. And usually when you do this approach, you're still going to feel guilty after. My computer's putting nice glare on me. Because deep down that what you ate was probably not the best for you, right? You probably, you can tell by how you feel that you ate too many calories. We know what it feels like when you eat too many calories, right? And, you're not really sure what kind of damage you did or didn't do because you're not tracking, right? So you're just kind of like, well, it probably wasn't that great. So you feel a little bit down in the dumps, right? You don't feel that great. But, at least you didn't just throw caution to the wind and have a complete binge day, right? So slightly better than option 1, but still not the best approach. So third approach, okay? This is where we work a guilt-free Thanksgiving into the plan, okay? First of all, you have to have a plan, okay? When you have a plan, you can work Thanksgiving, Christmas, parties, whatever, you can work it into your plan. Okay, it is very simple and easy to allow these things into our lives so that we can have some sort of social life, right? Seem somewhat normal and still reach our goals. Okay, but without a plan and a goal, you're just going nowhere. Okay, so if you have a goal, you're going to be measuring and tracking things so that you can get to your goal. Right? It's like a shipment, right? If they're just out in the ocean, just going nowhere, not tracking where they're going, where they're going to end up, nowhere, right? So, but if they're trying to get somewhere, they're constantly, you know, getting back on course, correcting course. They're tracking and measuring everything, and then they get there. So it's the same thing with us, okay? Let me mute my computer. So when you have a plan and you're tracking and measuring, there is no need for guilt, okay? There is no good or bad, okay? There is simply, this either gets me towards my goal or it moves me away from my goal. And this pertains to nutrition. It also pertains to fitness, to exercise, to your activity, okay, to all decisions. So either good or bad. There's no room for guilt. You don't need to feel guilty because you've made a conscious decision to either move towards your goal or away from your goal, and you're aware of that, okay? So here's how we work Thanksgiving into our week. And I'm telling you this now so that you can work this into your week and we can all stay on target. All right. So say your meal plan has, or your nutrition plan has about 1,800 calories. Okay. So 1,800 calories is your daily, but really it just matters for the whole week. All right. So 1,800 calories for a whole week is 12,600 calories for a week. All right. So a simple way you can work in a Thanksgiving meal, okay, is just reduce your daily calorie allowance by 100 calories. So eat 1,700 calories for 6 days of this week, right? That gives you some extra calories to work with. It gives you 600 extra calories. That means on the 7th day, which you could make the 7th day Thanksgiving, obviously, that means you can eat 2,400 calories on Thanksgiving and not feel any guilt because you are still on your plan, because for the whole week you are still at the same calorie amount. Now 2,400 calories, you know, some people, I mean, for a 300-pound male, that doesn't seem like very much, but for a 135-pound woman, like, to eat 2,400 calories, I am stuffed. If I eat 2,400 calories, I am stuffed, you guys. I have tracked my calories for long enough to know that that's a lot of calories. And if I eat more than 2,400 calories in a day, I start to feel sick. And I start to feel just like, like so full that I could not put more in if I wanted to. So 2,400 calories is a perfect amount, like more than enough to have a wonderful Thanksgiving meal with your family, to enjoy the foods that you love, right? Mindfully, you're going to be like, you know, you're not going to be like, oh, I'm going to have 5 pieces of pie. That's not going to work, right? You're going to feel like crap. But to be able to enjoy everything, right? And to relax a little on that day. So then you are not feeling guilty about it, right? You worked it into your plan. You're tracking and you're measuring, and it's still moving you towards your goal. So how awesome is that? Another thing you can do is, if your plan, your training plan, calls for 30 additional minutes of cardio, you know, say 6 days a week. So all what you would need to do if you wanted to add more calorie burning is add 5 minutes of cardio to each of your 6 sessions, right? That gives you, in essence, that gives you another day of cardio, because that's 30 minutes of cardio. So just by adding 5 more minutes each day to your cardio, then you have created a greater calorie deficit, which means what? It means you can eat a little more on Thanksgiving. So there's 2 different ways you can approach it. Or you could combine both and have a lot of calories and then probably end up losing weight over Thanksgiving, because there ain't no way you guys are eating that much. Like, that would take some serious, I guess if you had some really high calorie, like something with a lot of nuts and high fat things, but, so super easy, okay? So either you can reduce your calories a little bit each day, right? 100 calories, that's like a banana. That's less than a banana. That's not that hard, you guys. Reducing by 100 calories is not hard, okay? It's, you know, it takes some thought. You got to just be like, oh, well, I'm not going to put, you know, this in my oatmeal. Bam, problem solved, okay? So, and by the way, I am putting on in my Insta stories again what I'm eating. I took some time off because of surgery. This thing is almost gone, you guys. That's the tape. Can you hear that? Ugh, yucky. It's almost fallen off. He said, don't pick at it. So I'm not. I'm being a good girl. But I am putting in my Insta stories again what I'm eating, and I went to Sprouts and I got some new stuff to try, so I'll be showing you guys that too. All right, so say you don't have a plan. Then what do? When you don't have a plan or a goal, it's just like running on a hamster wheel, spinning circles and getting nowhere, right? So what I would suggest is that you either make a plan or get a plan, because then you can be actually having direction in your life and know where you're going, right? So when you get a plan or make a plan, it frees you from the guilt, because you're making conscious decisions to either move towards your goal or away from your goal. There is no room for guilt in there, okay? So that is the benefit of joining my 12-week program, you guys. I have just launched today a Black Friday sale. It's going to last from today, which is Monday, to next Monday, which is Cyber Monday, December 2nd, where you can get my 12-week Physique Sculpting Challenge for $97. And this challenge, you guys, gives you a plan. You will fill out an intake form, and I will create a personalized nutrition plan and training plan and a supplement plan for you. Okay, and I walk you through it, how to do it. Now, say you don't want to do you don't want to lose weight and do all this stuff during the holidays. You want to enjoy the holidays. But if you have a plan and work a plan through the holidays, except for on, say, the day of Thanksgiving and the day of Christmas, you are much less likely to binge and overindulge and gain those holiday 10 pounds, right? And you'll be in a better position to start the new year off where you can crush your goals and get to where you want to be in time for bikini season. Am I right? Because the next challenge starts January 6th. That means it ends on March 30th, which is just in time for spring break. All right, so that's why I wanted to set up my next challenge starting January 6th. So let me make a plan for you. Okay, I know a lot of times people are like, I don't know how to make a plan. I know how to make a fat burning plan, you guys. I have done it over and over and over again. Do you know I have now helped over 250 women lose weight? Oh, it's so awesome. Like, yes, I am a small operation. It's just me. But people have seen success, and so many women have been able to reach their goals, and it feels so amazing to help these women. So you don't have to do anything crazy, right? Just start, get a plan. If you sign up this week, you will get your plan as soon as you schedule your first consultation, because I do 2 private consultations with every participant. Plus we do weekly check-ins, but the weekly check-ins aren't going to start until January 6th, right? Besides that, I'm also doing this challenge with you guys. So you get to do it with me. It'll be so awesome. So you'll get a plan. So just start working that plan, the nutrition plan, right? You don't have to do the training as well yet. You don't have to do that much. Just be tracking your food and eating, according to a plan. So then when the time comes, you're in a great position to start adding the training, right? Because when we train hard. And we are there to build muscle, right? So then you can build the muscle and cut off the fat just in time for summer. So, maybe what you do is start adding 30 minutes of cardio. Just walk 30 minutes a day through the holidays, right? Stay active. Don't sit on your butt, right? Don't be lazy. Start walking, doing something, right? Just getting your body ready for the challenge that's coming on January 6th, okay? So if you want to sign up, just go to www.12weekvegan.com/go. All right. That will take you to the sign up page. And if you enter code Black Friday in the promo code, you will get the whole 12-week challenge for $97, you guys. That is a ridiculous price. It is so much value in that. And then you can get through the holidays, right? You can still enjoy the holidays, but you're not going to be totally off the bandwagon. You're going to be a little more guided, okay? And you can have access to our private Facebook group right away, which already we're on week 10 right now of the current challenge. So you get access to 10 weeks of training, you guys, because I'm just grandfathering you into the current group. So you can spend the holidays learning, right? Listening to the past trainings, the past Q&A sessions. I go live every week in my group and I answer Q&As, and sometimes I go live 4 times, depending on how many questions we have. So you can be ready. And then we'll start doing more live Q&As as you guys ask questions and you get that support. And to have that support through the holidays, like that is so valuable. So I encourage you guys to sign up. It'll be so fun. I'm so excited. And I will talk to you all later. Bye.